to be a girl athlete, but it's really hard in Texas to be a girl volleyball player during football season. And parents make their girls a priority, and I appreciate that tremendously. And when kids know that you believe in them and that they're important and they're valued, it's amazing what they'll do. It really is. And we have kids that have that when they go home, and that makes a ton of difference within itself.
Okay, no argument on the great student athletes, the character, the wonderful student athletes. I've been blessed to have gotten to know a lot of those girls. No disagreement on your great assistant coaching staff. I mean, Kristen Brewer is second to none. Been a class act since I knew her when she was pitching for Leander. But I'm going to roll my eyes. I wish you could see me. I'm going to roll my eyes when you say, that had nothing to do with me. Come on. You don't realize this, but there are a lot of people that I talk to about Liberty Volleyball that say, oh, yeah, Gretchen, she was a monster of a player back in the day. There are a lot of people, and I'm not even going to give you the microphone because I know you're just going to like, yeah, okay, whatever. But there are a lot of people that remember you as a player that just like, man, she was a tiger. She was a barracuda. She was one of the best players of her time. So enjoy that, okay? I know you won't agree.
I think that means you're old when they say she was a great player of her time. Officially old.
Well, but I'm always, 20 years older than you, so you have nothing to worry about. Okay, so to finish this up, is there anything, I mean, obviously you have senior night, and I mean, that can be a little bit of a distraction, but do you tell them anything about tonight that keeps them focused on tonight and doesn't have them looking ahead to the playoffs at all?
I mean, even when we started district play, we understood like we need to take care of district, but really these games are getting us ready for the playoffs. And that's not an arrogance, that's not overlooking anyone and not showing any team we respect our opponents, we give them the respect that they need. But we also understood like we have a bigger dream, bigger expectation. And so these district matches are matches, one, we need to win, and two, we need to do it in a way that we're better for the playoffs because of it. So tonight is kind of, part 2 of our season, and it's kind of the time where we get to write the last chapter in that book, so to speak. And we don't want sad endings, we want happy endings. And we get to be in control of that. And so tonight really is about going in and kind of finishing that chapter, closing the cover on that part of the book, and finishing the way that we started, and finishing what we set out to do, 5 weeks ago when district started, and letting us lead into or segue into what we want to accomplish in the playoffs. So yes, we are looking towards the playoffs, but we understand that this is a really important step along the way to those playoffs.
Well, since you put up with me, shout outs, anybody you want to recognize, anybody you want to say hello to?
Yeah, so this year has been just a great year in terms of parent and booster club support. We have a new booster club, Christine Huppy and Leanne Shipper and Amy Nelson. All of those guys have just stepped up and gone above and beyond, and working with you guys and working with our parents and just getting that out there. My parents and my friends and from college, I mean, it's just been great to be able to have them listen to the games, and I know they're looking forward to it in other sporting events as well. So, it's a special thing. We're growing, but it's great that we still have that family, community vibe that gets behind programs. So we appreciate you and your team, and Jace has been awesome. It's a new addition, and we're really lucky, so we're really excited.
Best of luck. Hope the emotions don't get too much to you tonight, and we'll talk to you afterwards.
Thank you, Chuck.
All right, be right back after this.
All right, and apparently the internet signal dropped. We're going to play that one more time. We should have enough time to get that in for those of you listening, but missed about a minute and a half of the interview.
Gretchen Peterson, and Coach, it's always an absolute joy to broadcast my team, Liberty Hill Volleyball. It's always great and sad to be a part of senior night. Obviously emotions, obviously I know, and it's not so much sad for me, it's sad for you because I know what you're going through. I've seen you enough time, go through this enough times. But the good thing has always been this isn't their last match. So yeah, I mean, celebrate the seniors, let them enjoy their last home match of the regular season, but it's always, that's okay because we got plenty more volleyball coming up.
Right, I mean it's we talked about this before in game day warm up, and we talked about how it's an emotional night, but you can play with that emotion and not become emotional. Like, let it drive you and motivate you, and let it be a memorable moment and have fun. Because it doesn't need to be emotional. It doesn't need to be sad, even though at some point it will sink in. But in the moment, it just needs to be, wow, look how blessed we are. Look at this fun stuff that we get to do, and we get to do more of it. And, it's always good to see seniors stick with it, that you saw in 7th grade that have stuck through and they've stuck together. And so for us to have 7 seniors that have stuck together over the years is pretty special, because there's, it's just, that's not something you see all the time. Things get pulled and you just have to make decisions, but these girls made a commitment and they've stuck it through, and I'm really proud of them for that.
Talk about the emotional part for you.
It's weird. I cry because it's just one of those moments like that's on their box, and I think of it differently too from a parent, because I think as a parent it's like I can't believe, I feel like I know I'm sitting there going, how are they already seniors? And then that's their baby, that's their child, and they're sitting here going, I just remember when they first started junior high, and I remember when they first started this. And so I think I see it a little bit now as I've gotten older from a parent's perspective and having kids of my own. I really get what they mean when they say, man, enjoy it because it goes by fast, because it really, really does. And so for the parents, it's always hard. I think I tear up more seeing them and their reactions and their proud moments and just how much they love their kids. And it's a sweet, sweet moment that fortunately we all get to be a part of.
Besides the ceremony that we'll do here in a little bit, what do you tell them in the locker room before they come out? Do you have that conversation with them, or do you just let them come out, do the ceremony, and then get into playing? Do you ever say anything to them?
Yeah, I think we acknowledge it, and we're very much like, this is a great moment. Enjoy this. Like, this is a special thing. What you guys have with your other seniors, with your underclassmen, what you have with your team, this is fleeting. I know in moments we feel like this is life, this is everything. There is nothing else that's more important. Big picture, this is fleeting. 5 years from now, you're on a job interview. Nobody's going to care if you can serve a topspin or you can dig a ball. Nobody's going to care. They're not even going to care that you played. What matters is that you remember the moments with your teammates, because that's what's going to stick with you. That's what's going to build character. That's what's going to allow you to build strong relationships and down the road and to cherish those memories. So, we definitely talk about it, about how this is the best you're ever going to have it right now. In this moment, enjoy it for what it is, because tomorrow it's gone and it's different, and we move on and we move forward. And, again, it's emotional, but doesn't need to make it sad. You can be emotional and still be happy.
Well, not to prey on your emotions, but you talked about building. Back in 2007, when we started doing these broadcasts, we were always hoping for that 6'3" move-in. And you're always talking about how you're going to build this program. Well, you built this program. 7 consecutive district titles. 8 out of the last 10 years, district champion for Liberty Hill. You've been to state 3 times. This is the program that you built. It's tremendous. There's a lot of people across volleyball venues, in my world and in your world, which is separate. We have some commonality, but we also have some separatism. Liberty Hill Volleyball is held in high esteem as one of the best volleyball programs in the state. What's that like to be the builder and creator of that?
Well, I'm very, very lucky in that we have really great kids. So there's no me building anything. I had really great things to work with. Let's be honest. I didn't have the 6'3" move-in, but I had some players that played like 6'3" kiddos, and I had great kids that played hard and played for each other and played for their school and committed themselves. So I had really good materials to work with, if I'm being honest. There's a lot of other coaches that know way more about volleyball that can do way more with a lot less. I've been blessed to have really good kids come through our program, really good assistants that have stuck it out, really good junior high coaches that build a tremendous foundation, and first and foremost, a really good community that supports girls' athletics. And they make it a priority. And parents that make girls' athletics a priority in their daughters' lives. It's great to work in a school where our boys program is super strong, but it is, as a woman, it is something I take a lot of it makes me feel really good to be a part of a program where girls' sports is held in such high esteem, because we're raising really great, strong women, and they get that from their parents. And, it's hard in Texas to be a girl athlete, but it's really hard in Texas to be a girl volleyball player during football season. And parents make their girls a priority, and I appreciate that tremendously. And when kids know that you believe in them and that they're important and they're valued, it's amazing what they'll do. It really is. And we have kids that have that when they go home, and that makes a ton of difference within itself.
Okay, no argument on the great student athletes, the character, the wonderful student athletes. I've been blessed to have gotten to know a lot of those girls. No disagreement on your great assistant coaching staff. I mean, Kristen Brewer is second to none. Been a class act since I knew her when she was pitching for Leander. But I'm going to roll my eyes. I wish you could see me. I'm going to roll my eyes when you say, had nothing to do with me. Come on. You don't realize this, but there are a lot of people that I talk to about Liberty Volleyball that say, oh yeah, Gretchen, she was a monster of a player back in the day. There are a lot of people, and I'm not even going to give you the microphone because I know you're just going to yeah, okay, whatever. But there are a lot of people that remember you as a player that just man, she was a tiger. She was a barracuda. She was one of the best players of her time. So enjoy that, okay? I know you won't agree. I
think that means you're old when they say she was a great player of her time. Officially old.
Well, but I'm always 20 years older than you, so you have nothing to worry about. Okay, so to finish this up, is there anything? I mean, obviously you have senior night, and I mean that can be a little bit of a distraction, but do you tell them anything about tonight that keeps them focused on tonight and doesn't have them looking ahead to the playoffs at all?
I mean, even when we started district play, we understood we need to take care of district, but really these games are getting us ready for the playoffs. And that's not an arrogance, that's not overlooking anyone and not showing any team we respect our opponents, we give them the respect that they need. But we also understood we have a bigger dream, bigger expectation. And so these district matches are matches, one, we need to win, and two, we need to do it in a way that we're better for the playoffs because of it. So tonight is kind of, part 2 of our season, and it's kind of the time where we get to write the last chapter in that book, so to speak. And we don't want sad endings, we want happy endings. And we get to be in control of that. And so tonight really is about going in and kind of finishing that chapter, closing the cover on that part of the book, and finishing the way that we started, and finishing what we set out to do, 5 weeks ago when district started, and letting us lead into or segue into what we want to accomplish in the playoffs. So yes, we are looking towards the playoffs, but we understand that this is a really important step along the way to those playoffs.
Well, since you put up with me, shout outs, anybody you want to recognize, anybody you want to say hello to?
Yeah, so this year has been just a great year in terms of parent and booster club support. We have a new booster club, Christine Huppy and Leanne Schipper and Amy Nelson. All of those guys have just stepped up and gone above and beyond, and working with you guys and working with our parents and just getting that out there. My parents and my friends and from college, I mean, it's just been great to be able to have them listen to the games, and I know they're looking forward to it in other sporting events as well. So, it's a special thing. We're growing, but it's great that we still have that family, community vibe that gets behind programs. So we appreciate you and your team, and Jace has been awesome. It's a new addition, and we're really lucky, so we're really excited.
Best of luck. Hope the emotions don't get too much to you tonight, and we'll talk to you afterwards.
Thank you, Chuck.
All right, we're right back after this.
Number 6, the senior, Emily Huckey. Number 7, the senior, Number 10, freshman Emma Parsons. Number 11, senior Caitlin Morgan. Number 12, sophomore Lily Wilkins. Number 14, senior Nolan Yoda. Number 15, senior Mackenzie Wood. And number 17, senior Trevor Kruger. Lady Panthers are down to Jeffrey Peterson, assisted by Wayne Walker and Christian Brewer. Let's play ball.
All right, then. Well, I hope you caught part of that as we replayed the coach's interview. That was a great interview. One of the best in the 8 years I've been doing Liberty Hill volleyball, and I want to make sure, actually the 11 years I've been doing Liberty Hill volleyball. Good God. That's a scary thought. Say hello to my QA, the one, the only MVP. That would be Mr. Mitchell Paget as we get ready for set number 1. Here on senior night. They play best 2 out of 3. And we'll keep the scoreboard updated as much as we can. Taylor on top and Liberty Hill below. Again, happy to have you here on senior night in the Panthers Den. As mentioned in the PA, Liberty Hill Lady Panthers have won 7 district championships in a row. They have won 8 of the last 10. Starting this streak in 2009, the first ever district championship for the Lady Panthers. That was a great district championship as Liberty Hill made to the regional semifinals that year, first time ever. So we get ready to go. Liberty Hill going right to left, Taylor going left to right. Serving is the libero for Liberty Hill, Mackenzie Wukash. And it's an ace for Wukash. And Liberty Hill quickly takes a 1-0 lead. Mackenzie Wukash, senior, to serve again. Pass in the back row, set by Aubrey Stromberg, dug out by Wukash. Quick set, and the swing by Lily Wilkins kept alive. Taylor sends a free ball over. Set by Parsons, right-handed shot by Emily Huppy. And that will be a point for Liberty Hill. It is 2-0 Lady Panthers. Happy to have you with us. Send us an email, Chuck, CHUCK, @KMACsports.com. As the right side attack. Nice dig by Wukash to keep it alive. Nelson sends over the free ball. Dug by Taylor, and they're tipped at a return. It goes into the net. Unforced error makes it 3-0. Wukash to serve. We're team up 3-0 already in set 1. Set up front by Patchke, and the kill in the middle by Stromberg puts Taylor on the board 3-1. Again, thanks very much to our good friend Mitchell Paget for the QA work he is doing tonight. Serving will be Aubrey Stromberg, the player who just had the kill for Taylor. To the back row, and that's out. Service error number 1 for Taylor. Liberty Hill back on the board at 4-1. Just underway here on senior night at the Panthers Den. Service by Emily Huppy, dug out by Stromberg. Right side attack by Mariah Williams. Dug out. Now Nelson goes for the kill and hits it long. Cuts the Lady Panthers lead in half. It's 4-2 in set number 1. Service to Liberty Hill, dug out by Wukash. Set by Parsons, right side attack by Hernandez, goes for a kill. I'm sorry, that's Kinsey Escamilla with the kill. My apologies. Parsons with another assist. Liberty Hill back with the serve. Leading at 5-2, checking in for Liberty Hill. Emily Allred, she'll take over setter duties. Emily Allred, a sophomore. Pass up front off the serve, and that's going to be an ace for Allred. The Panthers now with a 6-2 lead. Service down the line, pass kept alive, and a free ball blocked up front. Lily Wilkins with the block, the sophomore. Lady Panthers with a 7-2 lead in set number 1. Trying to finish out with a perfect district mark. They've already clinched the district championship outright. Roll shot dug out by Liberty Hill. Back row return by Wukash. Dug out by the Taylor libero. Swing left side. Dug out by Nelson. Set on the hut, and the swing dug out by Taylor. And that's going to be a net violation as Kara Van Brocklin laid out for the dig, but she crossed the line under the net. Unforced error. And Liberty Hill now up 8-2. Service over. Attack right side. The dig by Allred. Nice save by Escamilla, sent over by Nelson. Swing left side Taylor. Passed up front Escamilla. Nelson with the tip shot that falls in. Ashley Nelson. And it's 9-2 Lady Panthers. And number 9 back to serve again. Emily Allred, as she has done since she checked in. The short serve dug out Taylor. And that's going to be a double on Allred. Unforced error. Gives Taylor the point. It's 9-3. Service. Dug out. Nelson with the kill, her second. Liberty Hill back with the serve and the point. They're up 10-3. Taylor on the return. Right side attack blocked in front. Nice dig by the libero, but not enough. The 4-1 block combo, Van Clavern and Nelson. Makes it now 11-3. And that's going to be an ace. Everything rolling for the Lady Panthers right now as Wilkins picks up another ace, and this will be a timeout. Lady Panthers up 12-3. Again, email open Chuck, CHUCK at KMACsports.com. If you'd like to say hello, we'll be happy to let you know or let folks know where you're listening from. As we want to thank our sponsors, Big Daddy Media LLC and also Liberty Civil Construction, a leading construction company specializing in single-family infrastructure. We are locally owned and service the greater Austin area. Proud supporters of Liberty Hill Volleyball. Go Lady Panthers. And again, Lady Panthers already set as far as their playoff match. They just need everything to pan out tonight. But they'll probably play Fredericksburg on Tuesday. We'll be live next Tuesday at Marble Falls High School. Prefer that you be out there with them. If you can't make it, we'll have the broadcast for you. I'll be out there on the broadcast, KMAC Sports. As out of the timeout, an unforced error by Taylor. And now a service error by Liberty Hill. Trading points is now 13-4 Lady Panthers, set number 1. Taylor, under Coach Eric Soda, has used one timeout already. Service over to Liberty Hill. Dug out Van Clavern. Tip shot, and it's good. Hey, man, how are you, sir? Hi, how are you? Point Liberty Hill on the Van Clavern kill. Nice dig in the back row on as we resume play here. And that one falls in. Aubrey Stromberg with her second point for Taylor, or second kill rather. Makes it 14-5. Service over to Liberty Hill. Right side swing, dug out in the back rail by Caitlin Finney of Taylor. And the ball hit wide, unforced error, point Liberty Hill. Now 15-5, Lady Panthers. Back to serve for Liberty Hill. Emma Parsons, who just checked in. She'll take over setting duties. Back row return by Taylor. Dug out in the back row by Nelson. Swing left side by Huppy. Dug out. Taylor hit. Dug out by Nelson. Swing right side. Escamilla. And Taylor will get it. Nice defense by the Ducks, but the return goes out. So point Lady Panthers, they're up 16-5 in set number 1. Emma Parsons to serve again. That one, a short serve that falls in for an ace. Fourth ace for the Lady Panthers. Now 17-5. Up at Abby here on the KMAX Sports Broadcast Network, bringing you Liberty Hill volleyball this season. Getting ready for the playoffs as the joust up front. Kept the live on the Liberty Hill side. Parsons sets it. Huppy tries to go cross court with the kill, but hits it out. Point Taylor. They now trail 7-6. Coach Eric Soto has used one timeout for Taylor. Back to serve is Abby Patchke and serves it into the net. Second service error for Taylor. Point Liberty Hill, they're up 18-6. The libero, Mackenzie Wukash to serve for the Lady Panthers. Wow, and that falls in front of two players for an ace, her second ace. Liberty Hill closing in on 20 now. They lead at 19-6. Took the cut of here. Mitchell Paget back to the KMAX studios as the service hits the tape. Dug out by Mariah Williams now, and free ball sent over to Liberty Hill. Dug out Van Clavern. And free ball sent over by Meldow. Attack right side, dug out by Nelson. Swing by Huppy is down for a kill. Huppy her second kill. Liberty Hill now at 20-6, and timeout taken by Eric Sutter. We'll take it as well. Lady Panthers lead it, set 1. Lady Panthers volleyball proudly on the KMAX Sports Vype Media Network.
This is the KMAX Sports Network.
From West Texas all the way to the bayou and all points in between.
I saw miles and miles of Texas.
This is the KMAX Sports Network, bringing your teams to you.
At KMAX Sports, we want to make sure you get the whole game. So we'll take a moment here to clean your speakers.
Clean Sonic Delivery. This is KMAX Sports.
Out of the timeout. Timeout number 2 for Taylor. It's Nelson. Wukash to serve. Huppy out there. Parsons, the setter. Kinsey Escamilla rather, and Lily Wilkins as that serve goes long. Second service error for Liberty Hill. Liberty Hill leading 20-7 now. Serving is Aubrey Stromberg for Taylor. Quick set in the middle, and Huppy dug out. Overpass, back to the Liberty Hill side. Wukash sets it. Swing up front by Escamilla. Taylor with the return, that goes out. And barely out. Point Liberty Hill, they're up 21-7, 4 points away from winning set number 1. Again, email open, Chuck, CHUCK, at KMAC Sports.com as Huppy serves it to the back row. Passed up front by Cody Copeland. Attack right side, blocked up front by Liberty Hill. Taylor, swing in the middle, and that one falls in for Cody Copeland. Makes it 21-8 now. Back to serve is Copeland. Dug out by Wukash. Nelson will send over the free ball. Taylor going left to right. The attack in the middle, blocked up front by Escamilla and Wilkins, but kept alive. And then the kill by Lily Wilkins. Her first by our count. Makes it 22-8. Again, thanks to MVP. Mitchell Padgett, our QA. Service over. Passed up front by Williams. Attacked by Williams. Dug out by Mia Hernandez in the back row. Taylor now sets up. Back row return by Stromberg. Dug out by Hernandez. Tip shot by Nelson. Nice dig. And now free ball sent over by Patchke. Pass up front. Quick set by Allred, and that's going to be a double on Allred. That's her second of the set. Point Taylor's 22-9 now. As Kira Van Brockling goes back to serve for the Ducks. And that serve just over the tape. Nice dig on the serve receive by Wukash, sent over by Liberty Hill. Attack left side. And that one goes off the hands of Liberty Hill blockers, but it goes out. Good effort there by the blocking front line of Liberty Hill, but goes out for an error. It's 22-10 now. As Van Brockland to serve again. Nice dig and pass up front. Quick set. Tip shot by Wilkins falls in. Her second kill. Liberty Hill now 2 points away from a first set victory. They lead at 23-10. And Wilkins to serve. Pass up front by Williams. Dump shot, dug out. Free ball sent over by Van Claveren. Set by Patchke on the slide. Attack, dug out by Liberty Hill. Allred with the dig. Hernandez sends the free ball to the back row. Swing left side, Taylor. Dug out, pass up front by Hernandez. And then the kill attempt is blocked by Taylor, but it goes out. That'll be the third kill for Nelson, and Liberty Hill at set point, 24-10. Service over. Problem on the serve receipt. Stromberg sends it, and it's in. Keeping Taylor alive at 24-11. Stromberg now with 3 kills. Mariah Williams to serve. Set point number 2 for the Lady Panthers. That goes out. That'll do it. Service error. Third of the set for Taylor makes it 25-11. Liberty Hill wins set 1. Back after this. Lady Panthers volleyball. Brought to you by the great folks of Liberty Civil Construction and Big Daddy Media here on the KMAX Sports Vype Media Network.
Sports Network.
From West Texas all the way to the bayou and all points in between.
I saw miles and miles of Texas.
This is the KMAX Sports Network, bringing your teams to you.
We hope you're enjoying tonight's broadcast. And while all of us at the KMAX Sports Network are huge football fans, we broadcast more than just football, you know. In fact, KMAX Sports proudly broadcasts volleyball, girls and boys basketball, softball, baseball, soccer, lacrosse, and more. For more information on how you can help KMAX Sports broadcast any of those sports, just reach out to Chuck at KMAXSports.com or Merle at KMAXSports.com or contact that Sports Booster Club directly. KMAX Sports will gladly work with you and the booster clubs to get that team's broadcasts on the air. And if you're a fan of the other team, well, we can broadcast your team's games too. We realize that, yes, even in Texas, there's more to life than just football. K-Max Sports, bringing your teams to you for 14 years.
At KMAX Sports, we want to make sure you get the whole game. So we'll take a moment here to clean your speakers.
Clean sonic delivery. This is K-Max Sports.
We're glad you enjoy the K-Max Sports broadcast. But did you know that you can purchase a copy of this or any K-Max broadcast for personal use? Whether you're making a highlight video or just want to be able to enjoy this game years in the future, send us a note to info@kmaxsports.com. That's INFO at kmaxsports.com. Let us know which games you're interested in, and we'll set it up for a small fee. We can even do some editing for you. And the great thing, any purchase will send a portion of the proceeds to your school. Enjoy the game now and keep it forever. Purchase any broadcast for personal use. Hit us up, info@kmaxsports.com, bringing your teams and your highlights to you. We are K-Max Sports.
So set one in the books. We get ready for set number 2 on the K-Max Sports Vype Media Network. Chuck Licata flying solo tonight on senior night. Reminder that Liberty Civil Construction, a leading construction company specializing in single-family structure. We are locally owned and service the greater Austin area. Also, Liberty Civil Construction, proud supporters of the Liberty volleyball team. Go Lady Panthers. And we'll be happy to give you a shout-out. Send us an email, Chuck, CHUCK, at KMSCsports.com. Again, thanks to Mitchell Paget, our QA. Says all is good as we get ready for set number 2. See on your scoreboard, Liberty Hill leading 1-0, won at 25-10. Two teams switch side. Liberty Hill going to go right Taylor going to go right to left. Liberty Hill going to go left to right. On the floor for the Lady Panthers, Kinsey Escamilla, Emily Huppy, Lily Wilkins out there, Ashley Nelson, Emma Parsons, and Ashley Dubs. And now getting ready to come in the libero, Mackenzie Wukash. She will come in for Lily Wilkins. Again, Taylor going to go right to left in this set. Liberty Hill going to go left to right in set number 2. I see that the ever-versatile Hall of Famer Mitchell Paget working with the Medina Valley broadcast. Appreciate his double duty tonight. Also Merle Bertrand and Coach Les Clary on duty tonight. And should have been underway by now, but I guess the officials are double checking lineups. As we get ready for set number 2, back to serve for Taylor, Kara Van Brocklin. Service over. Attack right side, and Kinsey Escamilla with kill number 2 for number 2, and Liberty Hill off to a 1-0 lead in set number 2. After the match, we'll have post-game interviews, so stay tuned for that. Service over by Ashley Dubs, dug out. Attack right side, Mariah Williams into the net. Unforced error gives Liberty Hill the point. They lead it 2-0. Dubs with another serve. And serves it into the net. Third service error for Liberty Hill. They lead it 2-1 in set number 2. Service coming by Williams. Liberty Hill. Back row return. Nelson into the net. That ties the set at 2 apiece in set number 2. Liberty Hill won in the first set 25-10. As Williams serves it again to Liberty Hill. Pass up front, Wukesh. Attack right side, Emily Huppy with the kill. Parsons on the assist. Lady Panthers get the serve back as they lead it 3-2. Emily Huppy back to serve. Service over. Dump shot. Dug out by Huppy. Oh, and Nelson tried for a cross-court kill, but hits it into the net, tied at 3 on the unforced error. Morgan Flores checking in, the junior for Liberty Hill in the back row. Flores on the serve receive. And Liberty Hill sends over the free ball. Lily Wilkins with the free ball, and then blocked up front by Ashley Nelson. Her first solo block. She has a block assist as well. Point Lady Panthers, they lead at 4-3. Checking in for Liberty Hill to serve, Caitlin Workman. Comes in for Kinsey Escamilla. Service to the back row, kept alive. Back row return, Williams. Dug out Wukash. Nelson with the swing, dig by Toomey. Ron Williams sends over the free ball. Pass up front, Flores. Ooh, and bad serve. Nice job by Nelson to keep that one alive. Oh, wait a minute. The linesman is calling for a out call. Play is continuing. Liberty Hill sends the ball over. Pass up front. Swing left side, blocked in front by Liberty Hill. That's Emma Parsons and Lily Wilkins on the block, but this should be a Taylor point, as the linesman in the back row for Liberty on the Liberty Hill side was calling that the shot by Nelson off the bad set went around the antenna. It was an out shot. Oh wow, they're overturning it. Point Liberty Hill. Can't blame Taylor on that one. Coach now still talking to the down referee. And now I was watching the play. The linesman called it as soon as Ashley Nelson hit it. The officials never saw it. We might get a replay. I think that's all Eric Soda can hope for at this point. It's the call of a replay. Again, email open, Chuck, CHUCK, KMAXSports.com. Right now, at the moment, it's 5-3. And the way the down official's talking, I'm going to, and a yellow card has been given to Eric Soto. Now the down referee talking to the scorer's table. They're going to keep it 5-3, and I can't blame Coach Soto because, again, the linesman called it out immediately. The down and up official never saw it, so that really should be a Taylor point. As Soto sends over Captain Mariah Williams to talk to the up official, and one more attempt to at least get a replay on it, if nothing else. Again, you know, I'm as Liberty Hill as anybody, but you'd like to see the fair play, but that's not going to be the case as the service over to Taylor. Taylor digs it out. Send over Liberty Hill. Nelson with the swing, blocked by the Taylor front line, kept alive. And that one, a net violation on Taylor. Liberty Hill with the point on the net violation. It's now 6-3. Service, and that one goes out. Caitlin Workman sends that one out. Service error number 4 by Liberty Hill makes it 6-4. Service now by Taylor, as Abby Patchke serves it over. Swing up front by Wilkins, kept alive by Taylor. Free ball coming by Williams. Pass up front by Nelson. Swing right side, and finding the back row is Claire Kubish. Her first kill. Liberty Hill goes up 7-4. Service over by Wilkins, and that's going to be an ace. That's her second ace. As Ashley Dubs check back in front row for Liberty Hill. She comes in for Wukash, the libero. Service, and that one goes long. Service error number 5 for Liberty Hill. Taylor with the point, makes it 8-5 in set number 2. Liberty Hill up 1-0. And the swing by Stromberg in the back row. Here's the point to Taylor. They're within 2 at 8-6. Stromberg now with 4 kills as the service over. Problem on the server, see if that's going to be an ace. Stromberg doing it all. Taylor with a 1 at 8-7. Service into the net. Service error by Taylor. Gives Liberty Hill the point. They're back up by 2, 9-7. Huppy checks in for Liberty Hill, as does Nelson. Nelson back to serve. Nelson. Pass up front. Swing in the middle. And that one goes in. Nice job by Cody Copeland. Her second kill for Taylor. Taylor stays within 1 at 9-8 in set number 2. We'll have the playoffs for the Lady Panthers. As Copeland goes back to serve. Wukash on the return. Tip shot up front. And Ashley Dubs with the kill, her first. Makes it 10-8. Good set here by both teams. Checking in is Emma Parsons, the freshman setter. Service, cross court, overpass, sent back to Liberty Hill. Parsons sets it on the slide. Oh, and the hard swing goes long for Escamilla. Unforced error, and now it's 10-9. Service over, attack, kept alive. But it's the block by Mariah Williams. Oh, and Williams got hit in the mouth on the return attempt by Liberty Hill. As she picked up the block, we're tied at 10. Tied at 10, Liberty Hill on the attack. And that'll go for a kill for Kinsey Escamilla. Keeping Liberty Hill in front, 11-10. Escamilla, her third kill. Service, and that's going to be into the net. Service error number 6 for Liberty Hill. Tied at 11. Service by Williams, dug out by Nelson. Swing right side for Huppy. And that's going to be a lift on Taylor. Unforced error. Liberty Hill goes up 12-11. Service by Huppy again. Quick set and a slide, tip shot. Dug out by Wukash. Set, Stromberg. Wukash another dig. Swing left side. Nelson finds the tile in the back row. Ashley Nelson, her 4th kill. Liberty Hill up by 2. 13-12. Huppy to serve again. And that's going to be an ace as that ball passed up into the net. 14-11. Checking in for Taylor, Alexis Ortega takes over for Mariah Williams. Liberty Hill on a little 4-0 run here. Huppy, dug out by the libero Toomey. Tip shot and out through the front line, kept alive. Great defense by Parsons and then set to the back row by Nelson for her 5th kill. Emma Parsons made that come around on the great dig off the tip shot on the front row. 15-11 Lady Panthers. Huppy continues to serve. Overpass, dump shot by Wilkins. Liberty on the row, look for a timeout, and there it is. Lady Panthers up 16-11. It's a 7-1 run for Lady Panthers. We're back after this. Lady Panthers volleyball proudly on the KMAX Sports Vype Media Network.
This is the KMAX Sports Network.
From West Texas all the way to the Bayou and all points in between.
I saw miles and miles of Texas.
This is the KMAX Sports Network, bringing your teams to you.
Follow all the game day action right on our Twitter feed at KMAX Sports. Socialize with us.
Yeah, man, I'll tell you what, that dang old internet, man, you just go on there and point and click. It's real easy, man.
On Twitter at KMAX Sports or catch us on Facebook. Search KMAX Sports. Just another way KMAX Sports is bringing your teams to you.
Out of the Taylor timeout, Liberty Hill with a 16-11 lead as they look to win set number 2. Emily Huppy back again to serve for the Lady Panthers. I believe this will be the 8th point she has served. Taylor on the return. Stromberg with the return. Parsons sets it, attack left side. Nelson torching the tile. Ashley Nelson torching the tile. As we say hello and thank you to MVP, Mr. Mitchell Padgett. 17-11 now. Huppy with the serve again. Dug out by the libero Toomey. Stromberg with the swing, but it goes out. Unforced error. Lady Panthers up 18-11. Can email open, Chuck, C-H-U-C-K, at KMACsports.com. Taylor with the roll shot on the return. Lady Panthers now. Attack in the middle by Escamilla. That goes for a kill. And Liberty Hill, a 9-1 run, lead at 19-11. Huppy to serve it yet again. Oh, and that mishandled the back row, kept alive. Good defense by Stromberg. Free ball sent over by Toomey. Attack on the slide, and the kill for Wilkins. And the Lady Panthers are scorching. Wilkins, kill number 4 for her, 2011. And sub in for Taylor. Alyssa Ford checks in for Kiara Van Brocklin. 2011. Oh, and that one goes out. So Huppy serves, I believe, 11 points in a row. Liberty Hill service error number 7. And it'll be Morgan Flores checking in for Huppy. Gets a well-deserved rest. Flores on the serve receive. Escamilla sends to the far side, dug out by Ford. Stromberg tip shot falls in the middle. Back-to-back points for Taylor. They trail 2013. Pop serve. Parsons quick set in the middle and down for Wilkins again. Lily Wilkins powers that one to the tile. 21-13. Kinsey Escamilla, the sophomore, to serve for Liberty Hill. to the back row. Problem on the serve receive. That's going to be an ace. Liberty Hill with 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 aces. They're up 22-13. Escamilla with the jump serve. Dug out by Taylor. Attack in the middle, and that falls for Cody Copeland, her third kill. Keeping the Ducks alive. They need a run, though, down 22-13. Get email open, Chuck, C-H-U-C-K, at KMACSports.com. Come on, give me one email, folks. Give me a one email if you're listening out there. Here on senior night. Stromberg to serve. To the back row, pass up front. Quick set. Right side, dug out by Nelson on the return. Dump shot! Falls in for Caitlin Workman. The senior on senior night dumps it over for a kill. As Wilkins, a sophomore, will serve it again. Liberty up by 9. To the back row, pass up front. Set by Patchke. The return dug out. Nelson adjusts her swing on the set and sends that long. Unforced error gives Taylor the point. 23-15. Service by Taylor. And that one falls. Oh, it's out. Stromberg served a little too hard. 5th service error for Taylor. And Liberty Hill at set point, 24-15. Nelson to serve. Dug out by Stromberg. Attack right side. Williams falls in. Cross court kill. Taylor stays alive. 24-16 to be set point number 2 for Liberty Hill. Back to serve will be Kara Van Brocklin for the Ducks. And that goes out. Liberty Hill wins the second set again on a service error. The Panthers win set 2, 25-16. Back for set 3 on senior night. Lady Panthers volleyball proudly on the KMAX Sports Vype Media Network.
This is the KMAX Sports Network.
From West Texas all the way to the Bayou and all points in between.
I saw miles and miles of Texas.
This is the KMAX Sports Network, bringing your teams to you.
We hope you're enjoying tonight's broadcast. And while all of us at the KMAX Sports Network are huge football fans, we broadcast more than just football, you know. In fact, KMAX Sports proudly broadcasts volleyball, girls and boys basketball, softball, baseball, soccer, lacrosse, and more. For more information on how you can help KMAX Sports broadcast any of those sports, just reach out to Chuck at KMAXSports.com or Merle at KMAXSports.com or contact that sports booster club directly. KMAX Sports will gladly work with you and the booster clubs to get that team's broadcasts on the air. And if you're a fan of the other team, well, we can broadcast your team's games too. We realize that, yes, even in Texas, there's more to life than just football. KMAX Sports, bringing your teams to you for 14 years.
At KMAX Sports, we want to make sure you get the whole game. So we'll take a moment here to clean your speakers.
Clean sonic delivery. This is KMAX Sports.
We're glad you enjoy the KMAX Sports broadcast. But did you know that you can purchase a copy of this or any KMAX broadcast for personal use? Whether you're making a highlight video or just want to be able to enjoy this game years in the future, send us a note to info@kmaxsports.com. That's INFO at kmaxsports.com. Let us know which games you're interested in, and we'll set it up for a small fee. We can even do some editing for you. And the great thing, any purchase will send a portion of the proceeds to your school. Enjoy the game now and keep it forever. Purchase any broadcast for personal use. Hit us up, info@kmaxsports.com, bringing your teams and your highlights to you. We are KMAX Sports.
for set 3 here on senior night. Chuck Licata flying solo. Mitchell Padgett back at the KMAX studio. Reminder, Liberty Civil Construction, a leading construction company specializing in single-family infrastructure. Locally owned and servicing the greater Austin area, Liberty Civil Construction. Proud supporters of Liberty of Volleyball. Go Lady Panthers. Also, Lady Panthers sponsored by Big Daddy Media, LLC. As we get ready for set number 3. Two teams switch side. Liberty Hill going right to left again. Taylor going left to right. Liberty Hill winning set 1, 25-10. Winning set 2, 25-16. Liberty Hill with Wilkins, Parsons, Huppy, Escamilla, Kubish, and Nelson on the floor for set number 3. Set number 3 underway. Attack right side, dug out by Wukash. Quick set, tip shot off the tape, kept alive by Taylor. They send it over. Now Liberty Hill with the attack by Escamilla, dug out. Nelson, the pass up front. Parsons sets it on the hut. Swing by Huppy right side, kept alive by Taylor. Back row return by Williams to the back row for Liberty Hill. Huppy with the swing left side down the line. And Liberty Hill opens up set 3 with a point. They're at 1-0. 4 kills now for Huppy. Wukash to serve. To the back row. Back row return, Williams, dug out by Huppy. Parsons a quick set, Escamilla powers through the Taylor back line, and it's 2-0 now, Lady Panthers. Liberty Hill looking for the sweep. Roll shot, dug out by Nelson, and net violation on Taylor. Unforced error. Liberty Hill up. Well, no, they call the net violation on Liberty Hill. I apologize. Now 2-1. As Taylor gets the point on that one. Service over. Attack right side, and Wilkins gets the point. The ball back for Lady Panthers as they go up 3-1. Wilkins getting the set on the left side and swinging for the kill. And Emily Huppy back to serve for the Lady Panthers. Service. Overpass. Escamilla, nice dig by Taylor Page Levy, but then hammered home on the overpass by Lily Wilkins. Her 7th kill. Liberty up 4-1 in set number 3. Huppy to serve again. Huppy had that long service streak for Liberty Hill when they were tied at 10 in the second set. Liberty Hill going on a 9-1 run. That one blocked up front by Wilkins. Their second solo block. She's got a block assist as well. Now 5-1 Lady Panthers in set number 3. Attack in the middle by Taylor, dug out by Huppy on the one-handed save. Nelson the swing left side, dug out in the back row by Toomey. Now Toomey to send over a free ball, dug out by Nelson. Parsons sets it on the slide, attack right side, and in as Wilkins is dialed in. Swinging from the right side, Liberty up 6-1 on senior night. Huppy to serve. That one dug out. Joust up front and won by Liberty Hill. That'll be an unforced error for Taylor and timeout. Eric Soto will take it as well. Lady Panthers leading set 2, or set 3, up 2-0.
This is the KMAX Sports Network.
Hey, have you liked us on Facebook yet?
Whoa, stop right there.
Well, why not? Search KMAXSports.com and like us now.
We hope you're enjoying tonight's broadcast. And while all of us at the KMAX Sports Network are huge football fans, We broadcast more than just football, you know. In fact, KMAX Sports proudly broadcasts volleyball, girls and boys basketball, softball, baseball, soccer, lacrosse, and more. For more information on how you can help KMAX Sports broadcast any of those sports, just reach out to chuck@kmaxsports.com or merle@kmaxsports.com or contact that sports booster club directly. KMAX Sports will gladly work with you and the booster clubs to get that team's broadcasts on the air. And if you're a fan of the other team, well, we can broadcast your team's games too. We realize that, yes, even in Texas, there's more to life than just football. KMAX Sports, bringing your teams to you for 14 years.
Out of the timeout, Emily Huppy with her second ace. Liberty Hill now 8-1. To the back row. And problem on the serve receive. Point Liberty Hill on the unforced error. It's now 9-1 Lady Panthers. A 7-point run for Liberty Hill. Substitution for Taylor. Alyssa Ford comes in for Cody Copeland. Happy to serve again. That one hit into the net. Effort by Abby Patchke. Not good enough. Lady Panthers take a 10-1 lead. Oh, wow, they overturn it. I apologize. It's now 9-2. Liberty Hill. Parsons sets it. Attack left side. Nelson for the kill. Her 7th kill. Take that ace away from Huppy. This is now 10-2. I'm not sure what they call, but somebody overruled something as Workman checks in for Liberty Hill. Up 10-2. Liberty Hill going right to left, Taylor going left to right. You see the Liberty Hill 2018 team photo on your screen as that one will go out. That is service error number 8 for Liberty Hill. Makes it a 7-point set at 10-3. Back to serve, Paige and Levy. That one pop way back. Quick set by Workman, tip shot, dug out by Williams. Williams gets the swing left side for Taylor and finds the back row. Her first kill. It's now 10-4. Levy back to serve again. Pass up front, quick set. Oh! And just a little timing issue there for Liberty Hill, unforced error. And it's a 3-point run for Taylor. They now trail 10-5. Service to the back row, and it's in. Ace for Levy. Second ace for Taylor. And they're climbing back. They're down. Now 10-6. Workman with the dump shot, dug out by Taylor. Williams with the swing left side, kept alive off the tape, joust up front. Ends up on the Taylor side as Kubish with the kill. Now 11-6. Back to serve for Liberty Hill Wilkins. Passed up front by Ortega. Wow, that one's not going to be returnable. Unforced error. 12-6 now, Liberty Hill. And problem on the serve receive. Point Liberty Hill. 13-6 Lady Panthers, and timeout. Taken by Coach Ortega. We'll take it as well. Senior night. Lady Panthers lead it here on the KMAX Sports Vype Media Network.
This is the KMAX Sports Network, and this is what we do.
Looking left, throws into the end
Bad
zone.
snap again. He hits the turf, and Delmar scoops it up. Cameron Wilkins
corner of the end zone.
10, 5, touchdown.
Let us broadcast your team. Send an email to merle@kmaxsports.com or chuck@kmaxsports.com to find out how.
Side, he's got blockers in front of him.
10,
Touchdown.
5, touchdown.
Yes, sir.
It's what we do, and nobody does it better. We are KMAX Sports.
Service out of the timeout goes long for Wilkins. Liberty Hill's ninth service error gives Taylor the point out of the timeout. They trail it by 6, 13-7. Liberty Hill won set 1, 25-10. Won set 2, 25-16. Service coming for Williams. Liberty Hill pops it up in the back row, and Mia Hernandez with the roll shot. Perfectly placed. Mia Hernandez with the kill. I think Taylor was as surprised as anybody that went over. 14-7 now. Service. Pass up front by Van Brocklin. Attack right side. They got by Wukash and nobody there. To handle it for Liberty Hill, unforced error. Taylor point makes it 14-8. Service to the back row. Free ball sent over by the Lady Panthers. Ducks now. Patchke with the set. Swing for Copeland in her fourth kill. Makes it 14-9. Back to serve, Kiera Van Brocklin for Taylor. That one goes in. Going cross court. I'm sorry, that's not Van Brocklin. It's Caitlin Finney. Caitlin Finney with the ace, third ace for Taylor. So they make it a 4-point set of 14-10. Service again. This one handled in the back row by Meldow. Sent over as a free ball by Wilkins. Quick set. Wow. Cody Copeland, her fifth kill. That leads Taylor. They're back within 3 of 14-11. Finney to serve again. Popped over. Workman with the dump shot that Taylor can't handle. Workman her second kill. Ends the Taylor streak. Now 15-11. Liberty Hill service over. And that one will be an ace. Emma Parsons, her second ace. 16-11 now, Liberty Hill. We're going to close out this match and finish off a perfect run through district. Roll shot sent over. Ball, pass up front. Swing right side. And is that Hernandez, I believe? Yes, that was Mia Hernandez, her second kill. 17-11 now. Service over by Meldow. Dug out. Roll shot sent over Liberty Hill. Dug out by Escamilla. Escamilla gets a swing. Pops it over from the left side. Dug out. Attack right side. Kept alive. Liberty Hill, great defense there. Hernandez and Wukash it looked like. Lady Panthers with a tip shot. Dug out. Good rally here by both teams. Attack right side. Blocked in front and it goes out. So the kill for Copeland off the blocking error for Liberty Hill makes it now 17-12. Back to serve, Abby Patchke for Taylor. Team trailing by 5. To the back row. Dug out. Meldow. Dug out. And good defense by Taylor, sent over free ball, pass up front. Parsons with the set, Escamilla with the swing, dug out by Taylor. They go attack left side. Overpass by Liberty Hill, goes over and will fall in. And that is Meldow with the kill. 18-12, Lady Panthers. Service over by Meldow off the tape. Nice dig there by Van Brocklin. Free ball sent over to Lady Panthers. Parsons sets a quick set in the middle, and Wilkins finds the back row. She got a match-high 9 kills. Liberty Hill up 19-12. To the back row. Attack Copeland up front, and that goes out. Unforced error. Liberty Hill at 20. 5 points away from winning set 3 and sending everybody home on a happy note on senior night here. Oh, and into the net. 10th service error for Liberty Hill. Taylor stays alive at 20-13. Jump serve, Van Brocklin. Overpass on the return. It's going to be an ace. 4th ace for Taylor. Service over. Liberty Hill. Meldow hits it into the net on forced error. At 20-15. Taylor's pulled within 5 in set number 3. Parson with the set. Tip shot left side. Wilkins dumps it with the left hand. She now has 10 kills. Liberty Hill with 21-15 lead as Mia Hernandez in to serve in the back row. The senior serves it to the right side, pass up front, attack middle, and that kill by Cody Copeland. That's her 7th, leading Taylor. Keeps it a 5-point set at 21-16. Dugout on the serve. Hernandez back row return. Dugout Wilkins kept alive. Parsons sets it. Free ball sent over by Nelson. Attack left side. Williams through the front line. And it's 21-17 Taylor. Trailing by 4 now. Cody Copeland serve again. Overpass. Kept alive and pushed over by Escamilla. Free ball sent over to Liberty Hill. Set. Swing right side and that goes out. Unforced error makes it 21-18. Coach Peterson may have to call a timeout here. I think she'll give him 1 more point. Service by Copeland. Kubish pass up front. Quick set. Tip by Nelson. Kept alive. And the ball blocked by Escamilla. Liberty Hill 3 points away. As Caitlin Workman checks in. Also checking in, Claire Kupish. The back row on the serve. Overpass. And Lily Wilkins says thank you very much with her 11th kill. Liberty Hill 2 points away, 23-18. Service over. Taylor problem on the serve receive. Free ball sent over Liberty Hill. And it goes out. Unforced error in Liberty Hill now within 1 point of closing this out. Alyssa Ford checking in the back row for Taylor. Service over. Kept alive Taylor. Back row return. Roll shot. Dug out by Kubish. Quick set. Tip shot by Liberty Hill. Kept alive Taylor. Williams with the swing and the kill. Her 2nd kill. Keeping Taylor alive. 24-19. Set point number 2 for Liberty Hill. Wilkins, Workman, Nelson, Kubish, Hernandez on the serve receive. Pass up front, Workman. Sets it. Roll shot to the back row, and that'll do it as Kubik gets the set and match-winning kill, 25-19. Liberty Hill wins it 3 sets to 1. Or 3 sets to none, rather. Liberty Hill wins it. Good to see you, sir. And Lady Panthers are 12-0 in district. We'll see if we can get a post-game here. We'll take this break. Lady Panthers volleyball proudly on the KMAX Sports Vype Media Network.
Miles and miles of Texas.
This is the KMAX Sports Network, bringing your teams to you.
We hope you're enjoying tonight's broadcast. And while all of us at the KMAX Sports Network are huge football fans, we broadcast more than just football, you know. In fact, KMAX Sports proudly broadcasts volleyball, girls and boys basketball, softball, baseball, soccer, lacrosse, and more. For more information on how you can help KMAX Sports broadcast any of those sports, just reach out to chuck@kmaxsports.com or merle@kmaxsports.com, or contact that sports booster club directly. KMAX Sports will gladly work with you and the booster clubs to get that team's broadcasts on the air. And if you're a fan of the other team, well, we can broadcast your team's games too. We realize that, yes, even in Texas, there's more to life than just football. KMAX Sports, bringing your teams to you for 14 years.
At KMAX Sports, we want to make sure you get the whole game. So we'll take a moment here to clean your speakers.
Clean Sonic Delivery. This is KMAX Sports.
We're glad you enjoy the KMAX Sports broadcast. But did you know that you can purchase a copy of this or any KMAX broadcast for personal use? Whether you're making a highlight video or just want to be able to enjoy this game years in the future, send us a note to info@kmaxsports.com. That's info@kmaxsports.com. Let us know which games you're interested in, and we'll set it up for a small fee. We can even do some editing for you. And the great thing, any purchase will send a portion of the proceeds to your school. Enjoy the game now and keep it forever. Purchase any broadcast for personal use. Hit us up, info@kmaxsports.com, bringing your teams and your highlights to you. We are KMAX Sports.
I don't know if you can pull that off.
What, hand on the mic?
The hand on the mic, yeah. For everybody.
Come on, put a hand in. How about that? Come on, Claire. I'll let Claire loudest one. Okay.
There you go. John Licata with the seniors here on senior night. Ladies, go ahead and just introduce yourselves. Give me your thoughts about senior night, what it means to you.
My name's Molly. Senior night's really...
Do you have a last name, Molly?
Oh, yes, Molly Meldau. Sorry. Senior night means a lot to me. It isn't technically our last game in this home gym, but it is kind of our last game. It's the last time we'll get called out, last time we'll throw a ball, do our pregame, eat our meal before. So it definitely means a lot to me.
My name is Caitlin Workman. Senior night was really special this year. We've all been playing together for 4 years, and just to recap on how we've all been together was just really special for all of us.
My name's Allison Van Claveren, and just seeing seniors before do it, it was definitely emotional. We're not going to see a lot of these girls play with them after playoffs, so it's just a big bonding thing, just seeing each other.
My name's Mia Hernandez. Honestly, it's just weird that we're seniors and it's senior night. I never thought that we would be seniors. I always thought we'd be the underclassmen. But it was really fun playing with you guys, and this is really sad. Our last time, that's sad. But that's okay.
It's sinking in.
It honestly is.
Right? I'm Mackenzie Wukash, and definitely is very emotional. So, yeah, I know. So, it's just a last of everything, and it's just really yikes. We've been through a lot together, so. A lot. My name's Ella Shipper, and
Ella.
I don't know, being the freshman all 4 years and whatever, it's just different to actually experience it. When we were lining up and everything, it was what do we do? We don't know what we're doing. We've been watching people do it for 3 years. We don't know what we're doing. But was just definitely a fun experience to experience with everyone. So.
Yeah. I'm Claire Kubish, and yeah, it just like so many laughs. I've been thinking about that the past few days. Like, I don't know, our last district home game, it's crazy. So it just means a lot.
Well, I mean, we did the introductions. Everybody did a good job. The parents behaved, thank God. Okay. But now that you've finished up, I mean, I don't know if you realize this, but this is 7 district championships in a row. That means that there have been seniors before you that played, and you guys weren't even on the varsity. You've continued the tradition for the Lady Panthers. 7 in a row, 8 of the last 10 district titles have been right here. So it's easy to say, you know, state playoffs come through Liberty Hill. Let me get a quick comment. Whoever wants to do it, just go and pass around the mic. Just give your first name and give your comment. What does the Lady Panther tradition mean to you? Or Liberty Hill volleyball mean to you?
Okay, so I'm Allison, and the tradition is putting your effort into everything you do, whether it's practice, tournament, preseason, district, and then playoffs. You just always give it your all, and when you give it your all, you're going to come out on top.
I'm Molly. I would say the tradition is that we just always play hard. We don't let the other team set how we're going to play. We just always play the same way instead of relying on the other side of the court to tell us what our intensity is. I think that's what our tradition is.
I'm Mia, and honestly, I mean, we just grind. Like, I mean, even on, like, the bad practices and stuff, Peterson will always make sure that we always end the day, like, being proud to, like, play with you guys, and, like we always have to end the day with a great practice. And I mean, we always thought, like, it meant nothing, but really it meant a lot. Like, it meant a lot. Oh, my God. Anyone next?
I'm Claire, so all of what they said about working hard, and it's also being there for each other on and off the court, and like really being part of a family.
All right, give the mic to Van Claveren there. Explain this. Of course, the one that I didn't have, I have to write down, and you have the longest favorite memory. We all got face masks and did them together in a hotel room and watched movies. Great bonding. What was that all about? Explain that.
Well, after we played in Garland, we went out to dinner, and then we went to the mall, like Big Dallas Mall. Yeah.
There's only about 90 of them in Dallas, but okay.
Yeah, shopping therapy, basically. And so I don't even remember what store it was, but we all decided it'd be a great idea to get face masks. And the funny part of this is we all got one. And like they're in a package, so you don't know what color they are, right?
Okay.
We just all split them up. And Ella is the only one that came out with a black face mask. Everybody else had a white one. We have a picture of all of us with white masks on our face.
Oh my God,
Ella's
that's hilarious.
with a black one. And we kind of just like came together as a team that night after the loss, and we're a team together.
That's too cool. That's a great story. All right, left to right, shout outs. People that are going to listen to the replay and listening now, people you want to say hello and thanks and whatever. This is your moment, so take it.
Shout out to my parents. They've literally been to like pretty much every game since I was like 12. And that's kind of crazy to think about that I'm going to be like getting close to the end of my games. But definitely shout out to them because they have done a lot to get me where I am.
Shout out to my parents, too. They've come to every single one of my games. They helped me go through club together. And then shout out to all my younger siblings. They have come to every single game and did not complain about it. So that was good.
Shout out to my parents, too. They've always gotten me everywhere I need to be and just came to every game, and it means a lot.
Shout out to my parents, Fonzie and Foxy. I love them.
Wow.
Honestly, and my sister and, like, my siblings, like, they, like, even though, like, my sister comes to, like, every single game she can, and my brother works, but today he actually, like, took off and came to my game, and this is, like, the first time he's seen me play a game since like JV and in junior high basketball. Like that's I came a long way. So I mean.
So you've gotten a little bit better since then.
A little bit better, I could say.
I'm Kenzie, and shout out to my parents and my grandparents, and also my friend Kenna's mom and dad who come to every single game. So yeah. This is Ella, and again, shout out to my parents, because, again, they're, like, a really big part of Liberty Hill volleyball and things like that for all of us, but also my grandparents, just extended family, aunts, uncles, but also teammates past and present right now. Just been amazing for me, and just been a ride.
I'm Claire, and shout out to my parents and to Allie and Finn. Thank you for coming to all my games.
Awesome. Yeah. Well, hang on now. What I want to do, we're going to do this on radio, so it'll be solid. Can we get a senior photo here real quick? There you go.
Yeah, kids.
Look at that. They know how to get together and make this happen. You got it? All right, here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. All right, awesome. We'll post that on Twitter later. Thank you, ladies. Congratulations. We'll see you next week for the playoffs. There you go. And while they do more photos, come on, Coach. You know, because there are so many, I didn't ask them, give me something funny about Coach Peterson.
Nothing. There's nothing funny.
Yeah, right. Would you like me to give what I know about you?
No,
okay, all right.
Good.
We'll keep that in.
We're good.
It's over.
Yeah.
And you could tell they were starting to get a little teary-eyed as I talked about senior night. How are you doing?
I'm good.
Yeah?
I'm good. That
Yeah?
part was the hardest part, but this part is just fun. This is just fun, so it's good.
Hi. How are you? Look shy. Look at her. How old is she now?
5.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Now I really feel old. Thanks.
Bye, guys.
Thank you,
good job.
ladies.
Good job, y'all.
All right, so what did we learn tonight about the team, and what do we do now to get ready for? I mean, do you get ready for a practice match that you have against Georgetown, or what
Definitely.
do you do?
I mean, I think we're going to watch film. We'll find out tonight who we're playing, if it's Fredericksburg or Canyon Lake, and we have
Okay.
film on both. So we'll watch
All right.
film.
So you'll text me, and I'll put it up on social media tonight.
Yes, I will.
Okay.
So
All right.
we'll watch film on either team. And even though we're not playing that team on Friday, we'll definitely look at our weaknesses in those matches and how we can implement things to make those adjustments even against Georgetown. We know Georgetown is going to be fast and up tempo,
Yeah.
and they're going to serve well, and they're going to be really well coached. And so we're going to try to apply what we saw of ourselves when we played Fredericksburg and Canyon Lake the first time, and how do we kind of implement that stuff and put it into a game setting on Friday as kind of a dress rehearsal, if you will. But yeah, we definitely have things we can work on. I thought they did a really good job tonight. We switched some things up. We tried a couple different lineups, a couple different serve-receive formations, let some other things kind of go, people play in different spots, and I thought they handled it really well. Like, they didn't get rattled. They just stepped in and they went to work, and that's kind of indicative of this group all year long. They played different roles, they played different positions, but when it was time and that was what was called on of them to do, they've always stepped up and risen to the challenge with no questioning, no whining, no complaining.
Right.
They just do what they're supposed to do, and they're a great group of kids.
Yeah, even though you won 3-0, Taylor had a couple runs
They
there.
did.
They
They
made it
did.
close.
Number 13 really came alive, and I thought we didn't maybe always adjust on the block, but even when we were there, I mean, she just hit really well. And so it was good to see us have to kind of be pushed a little bit and not let that rattle us and come back and make a good pass out of serve receive or a defensive play. So I thought they handled adversity and those challenges really well.
Real quick, 7 district championships in a row, 8 of the last 10 years since we won the first one. I asked the girls, they gave their thoughts about what it's like to be Liberty Hill program. I'll ask you again, for people who may not have listened to the pregame or caught the pregame, what's it mean, Liberty Hill volleyball program? What's it mean now? Because you are recognized as one of the best consistent programs in the state.
I mean, I think it's just I think it's a good representation of the standard that is set for Liberty Hill in everything, and that our kids set, that our faculty sets, that our coaches set. There's a high expectation, and that drives these kids. Because it is. I don't like to use the word pressure because I know we as coaches don't put pressure on them, like, don't be the team that doesn't win, But I think that they understand that that's the expectation and the bar that has been set, and they don't want to be the team.
Well, and to the point, too, especially when you make state, Liberty Hill, it doesn't matter what team, but especially the volleyball team, you come out with targets on your back.
Right.
Everybody's looking to beat you.
And I think the kids take a lot of pride in the fact that people kind of play their best against us. And I think that they also take a lot of pride because we have such great kids and the relationships that they build with each other from freshmen all the way through, and that we have great upperclassmen that really take those freshmen and those younger kids under their wings. Those younger kids are now seniors. Ella is now the senior, and Workman is now the senior, and those guys remember the Allie Nixes and the, none of these, but, even those guys, then they remembered the J.C. Plinickies. and then so on, and the Brooklyn. I mean, and so it kind of goes on, and they sort of don't. They kind of want to honor what those teams before them did, and I think that's a great way of approaching it. Is not I don't want to be the one that lets so and so down.
Right.
I want to honor what Brooklyn left behind. I want to honor what Savannah left for us. I want to honor what Gabby, Jenna, all of those. I mean, I probably shouldn't name names because I'm going to leave people off, and then I'm going to have mad people. But
No.
I think that's really what I know in the volleyball program, especially. That's how they approach it. Is they want to honor what was given to them by their upperclassmen and the legacy that is. And I think that's all that we can ask of anything. Even as adults, we want to honor what our parents did for us, what our coaches did for us. And I think it's such a great way of seeing that kind of come full circle.
Right. Shout-outs?
Shout outs to everybody that listens. I mean, we've had a great following, and we have great fan support tonight, and just we have a great community. Our staff that isn't always able to come here because it's been a really long day, but they listen and tune in at home. We appreciate it, and just we have great people, from the people that clean the gym up for us after to. I mean, it's a family here, and everybody does their part, and that's why our kids understand the importance of doing their part. Is because they have really good role models to look up to. So, thank you for everybody that makes this possible, and all of my family back at home and everywhere else and around the world. I know we have parents everywhere else that
Absolutely.
listen. So it's a great gift that we're able to give them, and thank you for being a part of that.
The third and possibly most fun season starts next Tuesday.
Yeah, it's exciting. Every season's fun.
Yeah.
They're all fun.
Yep.
Just in different ways, but they're all fun.
Hoping for a safe and no injury match on Friday.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm.
And you'll text me and we'll put it up on social media. I'm sure you will.
Fantastic.
Too.
Yes.
And we'll let everybody know where and when for next Tuesday. Right now, looking probably Fredericksburg at Marble Falls, but we'll confirm that later.
Yes, sir. Thank
right.
you.
Way to go. Another
Thanks.
senior night
yes,
in the books.
It was it. Good deal.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks, Chuck.
Bye.
You ready, baby?
Mason, her daughter, 5-year-old daughter. So we thank Mitchell Paget, our QA. We appreciate him. And Merle Bertrand, our KMAX Sports Director. Christina Weber, Communications Social Media Director. Cindy Vedcat, our Tech Director. Everybody, Tim Cox, Connie Collier, and everybody at ConnectTel, as well as everybody at Vype Media. We say goodnight, bid you adieu from Liberty Hill. Liberty Hill wins it 25-16, 25-10, 25-19. Senior night victory. Liberty Hill finishes District 12-0. 7th consecutive district championship. Playoffs start next Tuesday. Tune in. Stay tuned to social media at KMAX Chuck, at KMAX Sports, and at LHHSBB. For everybody at KMAX Sports, I'm Chuck Licata. We say goodnight, bid you adieu from the Panthers Den in Liberty Hill, Texas.